Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. It is Sweetest Dolls, and today we have an extremely exciting unboxing because it's another new Monster High doll, but this is a line that isn't really out everywhere yet, so let me just get right to it. Today we are opening the Creepover Party Twyla, as you can tell by the art. I'm so excited. This is my most anticipated of any of the G3 dolls ever since the listing got leaked for her. I'm beyond excited. I can't even explain how excited I am for her. I'm gonna do a quick overview of the box for everybody, and then I'm gonna cut away, unbox her, and then we're gonna get right back to the details and fun stuff like that, and we're gonna compare it to my G1 Twyla, whom I have right here and is in kind of worse for wear condition, but you know what? She's good enough for now. So let's take a look at the back of the box first. So here is the absolutely gorgeous art. Please focus. There we go. Oh my god. Twyla, I think, has the best art out of all the G3 dolls. And I don't take saying that lightly. She's just so, look at her. I love this art style, and I love how Twyla looks in it. She just looks so sweet. But then we have Twyla's little, icon here with their, type. And it's, very, cloudy and dreamy as the Creepover Party line would exude, I feel. And then as for the little synopsis, or list that we have of her, her Creepover must-have is a bunny ear cap. Her monster midnight snack is a petrified pastry strudel. I had to make sure I was reading that right. And favorite Creepover activities, hiding in the shadows, because we know my ghoul is a little boogeyman, and I'm so excited. But we also get a look at the other dolls. We have Claudine, Dracula, and Frankie. Out of these three, I think Frankie is probably my favorite. I don't know. I guess I'm just a Frankie bias, but I don't know. I'm very excited to see Dracula without bangs, though, because that's something I was asking for, and it's nice to see this because I love Dracula's face this gen, as we can tell by my Gorganizer back there. I'm just very excited to see more variations in hairstyles and stuff like that, especially with Dracula, because I feel like she's been getting a lot of the same, just bangs, long hair with the same makeup. But anyways, let's get to the important, oh, I guess I could show you the icon for Creepover Party. There it is, and then onto the important part, the doll. Oh my god. I just think she's so gorgeous. I also got really good placement on mine. One eye is slightly higher than the other, but again, I ordered this from Amazon, so it's not really that big of a deal for me. We have another look at the art down here. I'm probably gonna take the plastic off so I can just show everything without my ring light glare in it. But if you don't know, the plastic for these boxes is really easy. It's literally just like a blister, so you just take it off, and then the doll and everything is just right there for you to snip out. But yeah, I love that they did this dark purple on the side for the Monster High logo and the plastic on the box. I think it's really pretty and fits with the Creepover line and fits with Twyla specifically, since I feel like that's kind of what they were going for, since Twyla is the new character of this. And yeah, so there's the little Twyla icon there with some holographic material. We have her intro to talismans, which I think means that she's going to be with Dracula and into witchcraft, or at least magic in some capacity. We have this hair clip. That is a hair clip. That is nothing else but a hair clip. Doll Twitter was kind of going crazy over that a little while ago because they thought it was something a little smoky. I'll say that. We have Twyla's phone, the strudel, which just looks like a Pop-Tart with a face on it. It reminds me of the Pop-Tart commercials where they would have half a bite taken out of them. She is holding this drink. We have this bunny sleep mask, her bag, which is so cute, and then we have Dustin, who is one of my favorite original G1 pets, and I'm just very excited to see them back. And then I'll show some of the designs that we get for the side of the box. So starting at the bottom, we have bunny slippers, which they don't actually come with. They come with actual shoes, because I think this is meant to be their core doll. So we have a sleeping bag, some music notes, some skull popcorn. I don't really know what that would be called in the Monster High universe. We have a moon, some stars, some ice cream, ice creams, scary cherry cola, some nail polish, question mark, a comb, a hairbrush, a book, and then a pillow that says Sweet Screams. So yeah, that is it kind of just for the overview of the box. So I'm going to go take her out of the box, get her all set up and, you know, on a stand and everything, and I will be right back. So see you guys in a second. So we're back and oh my god, I'm like in awe at how much I love her. We'll get on to a lot of the doll itself in a second, but I want to show off the accessories and stuff like that. So first, we'll start off with Dustin, who is really, really cute. Again, made out of that cheap plastic. But I do have to say the printing on Dustin specifically, sorry, I had to go look at it with my own eyes, is really nice. Like, it's not the same pixelated look we've gotten with the other G3 pets, which is interesting. And I don't know if they're just changing that for like this line, or if that's something special that I happen to get, or maybe I just like really happen to get a good pixelated screening and it just doesn't look like pixels, but that's what it looks like. You can see, besides that, there's not that much detail on the mold, just mainly at the face. But again, that is so cute. I love Dustin, so I'm just really happy that we have Dustin. And I guess while we're here, I'll show G1 Dustin, whom is definitely a lot like scarier and like, I guess a lot less kid friendly, but besides that, they have like pretty much the same vibe. And I feel like the double like that button eyes, sorry, I completely forgot the name for a button, looks really interesting on Dustin since it's like in his pupils. But yeah, that's the comparison between them. Yeah, nothing much to talk about, so I'm just gonna put them back there. And then let's get on to some of the accessories. So next is the really, really cute backpack that is probably based more on G1 Dustin, if I was to say anything. Like, the expression on the bag is like this kind of, ooh, like a little frightened. And it's really, really cute. I love the color palette for this Twyla. We'll get to it, but the hair reminds me of a different Twyla. And it could just be that mine is suffering from goosey pitch, my original G1, so it doesn't look that similar, but that's what the bag looks like. It opens at the top like all the other G1 bags. So really, really, really cool. I like it a lot. Next is going to be what Twyla was holding, which is just this cup, which has a little tea bag right there, has a bunch of stars around it, and a kind of pearlescent, shimmery plastic. The handle looks like a half coffin, which is really interesting. And the top has a spider web with a drinking place. And does this come off? It does. So you could technically put stuff in there like a lot of the other G3 drinks. So that's cool. Next is going to be, since we're on the food and drink stuff, is the strudel, which is just a Pop-Tart in my eyes. This is definitely pixelated. You can tell when you look at it pretty close up, but it's really well painted and it looks really cool. And the mold itself is like really detailed. Like, it's very interesting how detailed it is. Also, sorry, my nails look absolutely atrocious. I need to do them. It's been a little bit. But yeah. Also, sorry if the camera gets a little shaky sometimes. I just have to refocus whenever I get to a new object. So next is going to be the intro to talismans, which is also very pixelated, but really, really cool. We have a seashell, I think, in the top left corner. We have a diamond in the top right. In the bottom right, we have a snake. And in the bottom left, we have a lightning bolt. And then we also have a moon and a bat. This could possibly represent the core ghouls, which would make sense because it would be like Ghoulia, Cleo, Claudine, Deuce, Frankie, and Draculaura. So that's pretty cool. A little weird that Twyla's carrying something that just has the other ghouls stuff on it, but this book does not open, by the way, but it's very, very detailed, and it is like a very thick plastic, which is nice. And as you can kind of hear it. Next, we have the controversial piece, which is this interesting, like, beret. So, yes, it is for her hair. Very interesting. It looks like, I think it was, yeah, it's her G1 earrings. Let me take those out real quick. that's the G1 earring, and that's the beret. So, quite interesting how similar they are. And then next is the phone. So that's what the phone itself looks like. I don't see any callbacks to their specific skullet, but their skullet also just kind of had like shadowy things coming up. So it could just be part of the pixelation that you can't really see all the details, but yeah. And then the actual phone case itself is a bunny, which is so cute. I love all these unique eye coffin phone cases. Like, it just makes each of the girls have like such a distinct style, even when it comes to their phones, which I feel like is just like basic now, but like that's what it should be because like they're all different people. But I don't know, it's just cool that they add that attention to detail with these dolls. And then last but not least is the bunny face mask, which is made of a really gummy material, so it'll be really easy to get on and off, and it won't be like annoying. It has just a little strap back there. I'm not going to bother in taking it off because I'm not putting it on the doll, but it's really, really cute. Really fun for play too. Like, I love sleepover lines in general, but I just think like this one is done really well compared to others as of late. So yeah, and then onto the main attraction themselves, Twyla. So let's take a look at her face. Like, oh my god. So as for the makeup, it's pretty simple. It's just a big kind of blob of purple, but the eyes themselves have little buttons in them. They're this really pretty teal green that is supposed to match up with the hair, and I love this hair blend. Also, now that we're onto the doll themselves, I will say this is 100% saran. I can feel all of the pieces. All of it feels like saran. So it just has really, really bad box hair. So if anybody tells you it's poly, they're wrong. Unless they start making poly versions of these dolls, which I don't understand why. But anyways, their brows are so incredibly detailed. That's one thing I also love about G3 is just the expressive like makeup and like really detailed makeup. Like, these brows are so gorgeous, and they like, you can see the individual brush strokes. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the lips are pretty much the same lip color as G1. These might be a little darker, but I guess now is a good time to kind of show them side by side. So as for the skin tone, they look pretty much the same. Twyla might be a darker purple, but besides that, looks pretty much the same. The hair colors are obviously very different. Granted, mine also has some glue seepage, so it could be yellowing from that. The face molds look pretty similar as well. Twyla just looks a little fuller, which I appreciate, and it also fits the body more. But besides that, they look like to be the same height. Granted, my Twyla is on a Monster High stand, so she might be a little shorter. But yeah, that is the comparisons. And G3 Twyla does have glow-in-the-dark eyes, just like G1. My G1's eyes are, I don't know if it's gonna, hopefully it'll show up on camera, but you can kind of see when I put the black light up next to the eye that it starts having that kind of, that dropped, oh well. It starts having that like kind of fluorescent effect on the eyes. I'll probably post some pictures eventually of what that looks like, but yeah, super, super cool. So going from the face, I'm going to take off this bunny hood because I want to show off the hairstyle, but the hairstyle, she has like this little cute pigtail right here, which I'm going to fix obviously, but it's tied back. That's where you're supposed to put the beret as is shown in the art. And I just think that she looks so much better without the bunny hood. Like, I just think that looks so much cuter, but that could just be me. But focus on the bunny hood real quick. It is just satin with a bow. It has room in the back for the hair to go, and it's made really well. Everything is finished. It's hemmed. It's really well made, I will say, for a Monster High piece for a Mattel piece in 2023, let me say, because Monster High has been really blowing us out of the water with their pieces and the quality compared to other Mattel stuff as of late. But next, I guess I'll show the earrings. I'm going to take those out because I'm not really sure how I feel about them, but they are these giant spiders, question mark, that are made of that same purple plastic we saw from the coffee cup, just a little like more polished. I will say, if you care a lot about it, be careful because these earrings do leave like little dent marks on the sides of the face. You can probably get that out with a boil wash or something, but I think it's just the nature of the legs, and they don't go into the ear all the way, so then they just push up against the face, and then it gives you those dent marks, which is a little annoying, but is what it is, I guess. Yeah, onto the outfit. So we have this kind of oversized hoodie sweater thing with a bunch of, you know, Twyla's basic, like, shadowy, smoky designs on it. I love that it's off the shoulder. I love off the shoulder stuff, and I think this is really, really cute. I actually like this a lot more in person than I did stock photos and stuff like that. Like, it feels very cozy to me, this entire outfit. It's really, really cute. The belt itself, I think that's a bunny on the front, and then it has a bunch of those same shadow motifs. It kind of looks like G1 Twyla's belt back there, but better, because this generation is better than G1, in my opinion. But these, oh, I forgot to say, has a cute little bow here, which is obviously calling back to G1 with their bow. I'm gonna probably do more comparisons throughout the video, so sorry about that. But onto the skirt, which I think mine is a little low at the moment. I don't know if that's actually, oh, wait, oh, it's an elastic skirt, which is interesting. So there's no Velcro, which I actually really appreciate, but it might be low rise. It might also just, okay. It also looks like it's probably supposed to be like high rise a little bit. But I think it was just like how it was in the box that was making it lower, but that's what it looks like. It has this spider pattern with spider webs and the same spiders that we saw on the earrings. I just said spider a lot, sorry. But next is going to be this really, really gorgeous bracelet, which I actually think might be reused from Haunted. I don't have my Haunted dolls anymore. I actually gave them to my friend because I was just like, G1 is not really my thing anymore. But I think this reminds me of the Haunted bracelets. It might be altered a little bit. It might have another extra little band, but really cute mold. I do really like it. As for the hands, they are pink. The shadows on this doll are pink this time, so the hands are pink, and then we see some of those shadow motifs going up the hand, and then going down to the feet, we have more of those shadow motifs in pink, which I think is just really pretty. I'm also just a sucker for, like, pastel motifs on dolls, so, like, this doll having, like, a very, like, pastel-ish body and makeup and stuff, and just having like this, I don't know, like the color scheme for Twyla this gen is just like really pretty to me. I don't know, I can't really explain it well enough, but I love it a lot. So next are these shoes, which are the most G1 reminiscent shoes we've seen on any of the dolls recently, which I love. They're these really, really cool shoes. I don't really know how to describe the heel. It's just a window, but the actual base of the heel itself is like this spider cobweb material that kind of is supposed to look like, maybe it's quilted. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but it's supposed to look like it's kind of puffy in a way. So really interesting. It has a slight point at the front, and then we have a bunch of these straps. There is nothing really detailed on the back, not that I can see, but sorry, Twyla, that's gonna be really weird looking for you, but we have a little, what I assumed is to be a ghost and or a boogeyman on the sole of the shoe. Haha, get it? Sole. Ha ha ha. Really cool. These shoes are definitely the most reminiscent of G1 Monster High, and I really appreciate that because I know a lot of people have been complaining about that, specifically the shoes, but I mean, again, I don't really have a problem with it. I just think it's really cool. I guess real quick, I'll do comparisons. Oh, and her earrings fell. Oops. I'll do comparisons in height. So they are looking to be the same height. Dracula still might be a little shorter, but as you can see, compared to Frankie, they are a lot shorter than Frankie. Frankie is the tallest of the ghouls at the moment, I'm pretty sure. So you can see that height difference right there. They might be, Twyla might just, there goes that stand. Twyla might just be on the regular G3 body, but I don't know. I don't know at the moment. Oh, also, I keep dropping things. That's gonna be a pain in the future. Sorry, future me. But I forgot to mention they have these kind of rolled bangs. Not sure how I feel, but I'm not going to alter this doll too much because I still don't have my army. So I'm going to wait till I get an army of them to make any crazy altercations. But we also get a side part that goes to about halfway down, and then it just goes into regular. But yeah, that is my G3 Twyla review. I'm in love with her. I definitely think she's my favorite of the G3 dolls that I have, probably of any of them. So I'm thoroughly impressed. I think she's such like a gorgeous doll, and I'm just so happy to see her back. Like, she is my favorite of the G1 cast in terms of personality and probably design almost. I'm so happy. This is like, it's hard to explain how happy I am because I've just been waiting for this doll for so long, and we didn't even get leaks of her up until I think mid-October, last month, because it's November 1st day I'm filming this. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know who your favorite of the creepover dolls is. Mine is Twyla, obviously. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. You know, do all those fun little things on YouTube that YouTubers are supposed to ask you to do, but I'm not gonna obligate you guys to do anything, obviously. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.